close your eyes because I'm going to have to spin you around, oops, sorry, and adjust everything based on not being able to see because I'm going to, you'll see. We've done this before. Okay, nothing like hitting the emergency button on your phone, right? So I'm going to take you guys, we're going to spin you around. And once I can see my screen over here, I can adjust what you're seeing because we want to see the table this time, not Robin. So I don't know if this tripod is going to work. We're going to give it a shot. That's a whole lot of Robin in your face. Ooh, that looks like it'll work. Okay, stay over in this area. I'm good, I'm good. Good morning, everyone. Hi, Jackie and Beck and Helen and Jody and Laura. Jody, are you driving today? You driving Miss Daisy today? I'm listening while driving back. Yes, you. Oh, a quilt show. Nice. Because you didn't get them yesterday, you have to go back, of course. I think I might need to put my shoes on today, which is going to make me taller, but it's going to help my poor feet. We'll see where it ends up with the picture. That's not too bad, right? Yeah. We're not like looking at my butt or anything. All right, I'm still working on some things. You see nothing here, but over to the side, I have, oh, what are they called? Today's not a good day for words. Key fobs. I have bowl cozies. I've got the boxy bags. We have small jar openers, large jar openers. I have some mug rugs, zipper pouches, coin pouches, and if we need to add a little extra, I've got postcards and I have a handful of note cards, but I've got to make more. Hi, Martha. This is the time I really wish, oh, there you go. See my background? There's my set of drawers. Those are, you can find them at IKEA, Aversion, Home Depot, Aversion, but mine are from Amazon. My table, the brown table, is the one I found at the end of the road in Florida before we moved. If it's in perfect condition and it's gorgeous, it's got a value about $450 to $500. I decided I'm not selling it and I picked it up on the side of the road for free. So I'm not going to treat it like something precious. I'm just going to use it as a good sturdy table. It's a round table where the sides go up and down. So I think it's just a great table. And I put quilts on the chair that I sit on, and Miss Mocha's wandering around. So you're seeing more of the room than you normally see. Good morning, Martha. As names scroll by, I might say good morning to you twice. I'm going to go ahead and refresh my screen and get us as close to the smallest delay that I possibly can. I probably should turn ads off today. Well, it's already going, so there's only so much I can do. We'll just deal with the ads the best we can. Before we get going, I'm going to pack a couple bags. I want to pack 2 pouches, 2 mystery bags with these pouches. This cord is all my microphone, so we're just gonna deal with that like we normally do. Excuse me if I ever put my face in front of you or something. So I'm gonna do 2 bags. I have my old phone, my price list of what each item is priced in the shop. The cost of the mystery bags, we'll go over this a few times, but they're $35 with a $65 value. And I don't want to do math while talking to you guys. I have my thank you stickers and some flamingo stickers. And then I have my nicer flamingo stickers. These are the ones that I cut off of the roll. I have my little cellophane bags that I'm packaging things. We're going to number the items 1 through 15 if we keep making bags, and I have more numbers ready. Lint rollers because, you know, cats and lint. And I think that's good. All right. Hi, Janice. If I miss anyone, my apologies. Oh, and hello to everyone who's not saying hello, because you don't have to, but I want to welcome you. So I know I'm going to do this. Let's do, now these boxy bags, I just put $15 on them for today. I don't know what the prices are going to be for these boxy bags, but since these are just the test ones, I just put them at $15. I have a feeling it's going to be a little bit more just because there's going to be quilting involved with the next ones. And like this one's smaller than that one and stuff like that. So no guarantees on those prices. Please don't think that's what the actual price is. These two I'm going to make kind of identical so I can only calculate once. Let's see, what would you do? Do you calculate 0 to 65 or 65 to 0? I think I'm going to go backwards just so it'll show me how much extra I need to put in. And I can go up to $85 or $100 in these if I want, but they need to be at least 65. All right, so let's put in, I'm not doing, see words, I'm not doing matchy-matchy with these. I'm just going to choose them. And as we get going, hi Candy, hi Ellen. As we get going, we'll discuss, you guys think about whether we want to make matchy ones or mix and match, because some of them have the same fabrics for a coin pouch, bowl cozy, these thingies, the jar openers, all the way through. So we'll see. Jar openers, I don't remember the prices. $6.75. And if we do, you guys can choose to purchase right now with numbers and stuff. I'll let you guys know once more people show up a little after 11. But I have my phone volume turned on, so if anyone purchases from Etsy, we might even be able to hear the little cha-ching sound. Let's put bowl cozies in also. And bowl cozies are $9.25. I'm going to be doing a new bowl cozy video. I have the Gypsy Quilter bowl cozy template and pre-cut batting, and I want, nope, you're not late, Ellen, we're just rambling. I'm making these two while we're waiting for it to be a little after 11. Hi Janie. And I'm just rambling. So I have the bowl cozy template and the batting that's already pre-cut, and I think I can't help it, I want to make more bowl cozies, but I've decided that I want to make the rounded version. And it's going to be part of the jelly roll, how many projects from a jelly roll I can make. So we'll kind of wrap up a whole bunch of information into one so that we can test some things out. Hi, Lindsay from Northern Ireland. Welcome, welcome. All right, so look, we're already there and we still need like $49, which means that's not right, is it? All right, I can't go backwards. I can't go backwards. 15 and the 675. Yeah, see, I thought so. And the bowl cozy. I'm going to get sidetracked. All right, see, this is already up to $31. So a little bit more, basically the cost of shipping, and then everything after that is just like bonus free. So we have some key fobs, and I know those are $10. And let's put some coin pouches in. And I'm going to do this with the coin pouches. This is how I pack your orders if you just ask for like these mystery bags. I go like this, and I kind of think about you. And if I know anything about you and we've chatted, or I can at least see where you live, or other times I think, okay, Robin. Oh, Robin's going to get these two. So you can't see my face, but I was looking up. So, oh, I really like this one. This is one of my favorites. So those are $10, I believe. That puts us up to 51. And now we can have a couple of zipper pouches. Let's dream and imagine. And these run $15 to $18. So this size right here would be closer to the 15. So that puts us at $66 for these right now. Morning, Kathy. So I will just make these a little bit neater because once I seal them up, I'm not going to be opening them. That's one of the things we will chat about. No exchanges. No, I mean, you can add to your order. All of these items have been taken out of the shop. If you go to my shop right now, it's a little bit empty because I took out everything except for mini quilts, tote bags, like the big things, the things like that, the pillow covers and stuff. All of those have been removed. But going forward, there will be the opportunity to have those in your mystery bag. I just thought we were dealing with enough. So I'm going to put 2 of my little flamingo guys in. And then I'm going to put right off the top, this one is Think Pink. So the next one gets 2 little ones. And it gets a little love, which I didn't even pack up. So let's close this guy up. Now I didn't put tassels or anything onto the boxy bags because again, they were just practice ones. I'll put a thank you sticker on. Oh, I didn't check any of those for cat hair and stuff. We didn't have them out on the table very much. They look okay. So if you get the first couple, my apologies. Right now, Laura, they're going to only be available through Etsy. It's just easier for me. I know if you've been here for a while, we did the live streams where I sent you an invoice through PayPal and everything. But it's the easiest way for me to keep track of everyone and print shipping labels to have it go through Etsy. So I'm just going to put them in. Uh-oh, there goes the ads. I wonder if I can change the ads. If it'll let me do it. I don't know. Oh, 2 ads, Robin. Feeling awful special today, aren't you? Let's see. I'm going to turn off the ads and then refresh it and see if that changes anything. Okay, so I turned off the ads. I don't know if Etsy's going to throw any ads still because I didn't do it to begin with. So we'll see what happens. So I have bag number 1 and bag number 2 ready to go. Let's give it, oh, we got 27 people. So let me explain what we're doing today. We are going to be making the mystery grab bags as you saw in yesterday's video if you watched it. The grab bags are going to be $35 and that gives you free US shipping. You'll be purchasing them through my Etsy shop. You can actually purchase them right now as we're going. If you see a number bag that you'd like you saw bag number 1 yesterday, I just packed bag number 2. In the notes to seller, you put in the number you want. But here's the thing. Mystery bags can be chosen by number this weekend based on what you see. But as of Monday, or if these all sell out, you have to be willing to accept a random mystery bag. So if you choose bag number 3 and Robin already purchased bag number 3 before you, then you have to be willing to accept a random mystery bag. They're all going to look about the same. I can't let you choose specifically a certain product, fabric, 2 zipper pouches, 4 coin pouches. If you wanted to do things like that, I've had some really great sales recently. You would have had to have purchased through those sales. This is a mystery bag, but I thought it just would be fun, or it could be fun, to make them with you. And you guys can have a little bit of input. Oh, I appreciate that, Laura. But what ends up happening is I'm willing to take a small little hit on the Etsy fees because you still end up having to pay fees with, I have to put Zella on my taxes. I have to say what I've sold and things like that. The shipping and stuff for Arizona is not bad at all. It's just a few dollars. And to be honest, you have to incorporate, you don't have to, but as a small business, when you offer free shipping on Etsy, you kind of need to incorporate the shipping into it. So these are actually about $30 to $31, and then there's $4 shipping added in. Anything over $4, I'm covering the cost of shipping. And then throughout my shop, if you spend $35, you get free shipping, but I add like $1 or $2 to every item, depending on the cost. Etsy has like this percentage thing. So every item has shipping included. So sometimes you might pay $1 extra for shipping, and sometimes I pay $2 or $3 extra when you do free shipping. It's just the way system that Etsy has set up. It's not the greatest thing and the best way to do it, but for now, until I get over the Shopify, this is where we're at. So if you see a grab bag that you want, or you just want a grab bag in general, you go to my Etsy shop now or later, and you purchase it. It'll give you, there'll be no cost for shipping unless it's international. There's a spot for notes to seller, and you can put note which bag you want, like this is number 3. But it's first come, first serve. So if Jody chooses bag number 3, and then I'm just going to pick names. And then if Laura comes through later and she wants bag number 3, I will message you and say, sorry, bag number 3 is not available, but I'm still going to send you a mystery bag. So please, if you can only have the mystery bag you see, you know, ask now during the live stream or double check that it's available, because once you purchase one, you're going to get a mystery bag. I won't be, okay, this sounds horrible, but I won't refund your money. A mystery bag is a mystery bag. I'm only being, you know, generous right now and showing you what's in them to give you kind of an idea going forward for this first batch. And then when we do another batch, I will do one at a lower price, and we'll do more of the craft sale items. So it'll be closer to $20 or $25. I know it's not much difference, but it is a little cheaper, but you'll also get more items in it. Does that make sense to everyone? Does everyone have a question? It's during checkout, Helen. There should be a spot for note to seller. And I should be... Okay, see, someone... Oh, we didn't get the dingy ding. Oh, that's a bummer. Oh, I wonder if it's because I'm on Do Not Disturb. I always struggle to turn Do Not Disturb off on my phone. It takes me for... Oh, there it is. Nope, come back. Come back, phone. Might have to open the window. I'm hot. I want to hear the jingy jingy go off because... we'll know when people buy something so that we can go and see. So someone did purchase something, but they only want something pink, so that's fine. I'll make a special one afterwards for them. You're on a no-buy mission. I totally understand. The mystery bags are going to be around for a while, so if someone can't do it right now... Jody just bought number 3. Let me see. I don't see it yet. I don't want to update my app. Yeah, so Jody's bought number 3. So number 3 is gone. I'm going to set that over here in a different spot so we know that that's gone. Now, I won't be saying the names unless you guys want to hear the names and you okay it. I know most people don't want to hear their name, so I don't usually say it. All right. Back to the calculator. Oh. This calculator used to have no ads on it at all, and now it has ads. No, I don't want to talk to you. And I don't want to do math online. Okay, let me make sure I have everyone. Better days. Good morning from Phoenix. Oh, how about all that rain we've been getting? It's been crazy. We've had more rain this month in the past 30 days than we've had in the whole year. Okay, we're good. All right, and so I thought we would do it, and let me show you, since before we get going, I want to show you some items that you guys can choose that are going to be individually in a bag, okay? I know the rain has been great. Some of these, well, these have all been in the shop. So you'll only get one tote bag, and I might throw in a little surprise something. Don't be, surprised See, look, there we go. Woohoo! Let me see if there's a number. Do you want me to say your name and double check? Helen, you were talking about, you know, if you wanted a certain one. Did you want a specific number or did you just want whatever? I want to just double check. These, you'll get one item. So I have a Barbie tote bag. I can't sell it because it's kind of hard to put anything up, and they already yelled at me because I didn't think about it and I used the name Barbie in my listings, so I got dinged for it. So if you guys remember, I have a Barbie tote bag. I have an Elvis tote bag. Remember, these are all going to be individual, one tote bag per. You did put a note for number 2. I don't see it, but I'm going to take number 2 and write your, whoa, my leash. Now you know how, now I know how dogs feel, right? So I'm going to put here so I know it's you. And then we'll be good to go. I won't give yours away to anyone else. All right, Elvis tote bag. I have a, we'll call this a Valentine's tote bag. It's got all the hearts all over it. The blue dog with the green bottom. And then the black dog with the blue bottom. And then pick a color, whatever that is, the blue dog with, I think I called it a teal bottom or something like that. It's been great. I've been sleeping a little bit at night when it rains at night because I have the 2 big windows and everything. So these are going to go into mystery bags. So if anyone wants a random tote bag or one of these, just put it in the comments. You can also feel free to message me to make sure I gave you the number you wanted. Let's see, it just says mystery bag. Let me just double check. Yeah, I don't see a note to seller. It just says mystery bag. That's okay. I got you. We're all set. Oh, there it is. I found it. I found it. You're right. I got it. Jody, you want the Barbie? Okay, so Jody, all you have to do is just purchase another mystery bag and the Barbie one will be yours. Just put Barbie in the note to seller so that I know, okay? Sorry, Helen, I found it. We're good. We got there. Your name is Amy. So, thank you. I always forget better days. I always want to call you. I want to call everyone Becky for some reason. So I hope you don't mind if I slip up every now and then. I'm going to try to call you Amy a ton of times. Oh, don't mind me. I'm fidgety today. I'll call you Amy a ton of times so that I can remember your name. You never know. We're going to try to mix them up and we'll just see what happens. Jody, I set the Barbie aside from you so everyone knows Jody's getting the Barbie, so you grab whatever, whenever. I try to do names properly because names are important, right? Okay. Let's do... Now, we're going to make these together. So we have the option of, to start with, do we want to make them match? You want to make one matchy-matchy and one regular? I've got to open up the windows, guys. Hold on. I'm going to, whatever, overheat over here. It's been chilly, like the highs about 54, 56, whatever. We have some warm days coming up, but I'm cold in my room. It's 71 in here, but because I'm talking and moving around, I'll get warm. But if I wore shorts and a t-shirt, I would freeze. Hello, the Steel Lover. See, now the Steel Lover's been here for a while, and I never remember. I'm horrible. I don't remember names, and I really struggle with faces. I can't always, like I recognize a face, but I can never put a name to it. It's so hard. I understand, Laura. When I had all of my issues with the shoulders and necks when it first started up, and I had like heel spur surgeries, bone spurs in my shoulders, I had to figure out different ways. I either just read a book or I figured out different things. That's when I started doing like EPP and stuff like that, just because it let me do something. I'm thinking so, Helen. The pre-cut batting is going to be really nice. Plus, when we made these, I used that special batting that you put in the microwave. What's it called? Wrap and Zap. I have it sitting up on a shelf so I could see it. The Wrap and Zap is so thick, and I put 2 layers in, and I think it's too much. And also, I'm not a fan of this loosey-goosey stuff here. So I want to see about doing something different than the 2X. I'm going to throw it on the floor. Then just the X on it like that on both sides. I want to like quilt my bowl cozies, and I want to make them scrappy, and then do something that's not so bulky and a mess and everything. So I've got to figure out the robin rhythm. Okay, so we're going to make, this one is going to be, can we see? Oh yeah, I have 2. So this one on the white is going to be matchy-matchy, and this one's going to be whatever. So let's see what I have for fabrics. Let's make, oh, I have sunflowers. And then to keep with there's fall, so there's summer. So let's see what we have. Do we have a bowl cozy in any of those colors? Oh, look, here's lemons. Here's another lemon. So there's lemon. I don't have sunflowers. So let's see what we have here. Well, yellow, look, I'm going to end up making them both matchy-matchy. So lemons, that's so far matching pretty good. This isn't sunflowers. Do we have anything that's kind of autumnal? I think this would kind of work for autumn. We have to be. We have to be creative. Otherwise, I get kind of like, not depressed, but like crafty seasonal depression. Not seasonal, but you know, like crafty depression, anti-crafty depression. I feel kind of lost, and I don't know what to do. And do we have, oh look, let's do both sizes. I know we are nowhere near 65, so we can keep going. Oh, and we do have a matching one of those. See, look at that. It'll work, right? And then in our coin pouches, let's see where we're at with this one. So now let's say the 15th, this says it's going to go out around March 18th. I'll do the best I can to get everything packed up depending on how many there are, but everything's going to be in the sleeves, so it's just printing out shipping labels. And I'll probably have to do a porch pickup because my daughter will have my car most of the week. So bowl cozies are $9.25, and this is $10. And this is $5.75 and $6.75. Somehow I got a 6 in there, so we're fine. Let's see what we have for lemons in here. Yeah, it's real. If you don't get to do, see, if crafting makes me happy and I don't get to do it and it like calms my stress and stuff, what are you going to do, you know? Oh, look here. There's some more lemons. Look at that. We're going to have lemons. Okay, so we are the lemons will be number 4, and the sunflowers will be number 5, okay? I know you can't see the numbers, but I have them up there. 4 and 5. You would think I would have more sunflower. I think I sold all the sunflower. How about mushrooms? That would be nice. And then I'm over in the coin pouches. So just scream and holler and I'll come over and double check some things. That fits in the autumn theme. I like having everything set up like a filing cabinet and I can just flip through all the bags to see. All right, so we don't have any lemon, but I have this one. So that puts us, we need another $10. So we can do another zipper pouch. I have butterflies, okay? So that one puts this one at $66. So this is number 4, the lemons. This mushroom fabric, yeah, I love this because it's kind of a canvasy material. I do not have it set up for my boxy bags, but I might pull that out. I tried to keep the canvas one separate, but when I rearranged rooms, it just all went crazy. Okay, so we need about $20 more. Do we have, we don't have a fall bowl cozy at all, do we? Okay. Oh, we have some puppy ones. I want to do puppy themes next. I'm going to put a second key fob in there. And then we'll put in, oh, my hand went on that. Let's put in that coin pouch. All right, that puts us to 67, and that's number 5. So I'm going to check real quick for everything. I always double check before I ship them to you, and I know these are all good. So I'm just checking real quick for the need to lint roll, and I think we're good. Okay. So lemons are number 4. I like being able to do a mystery theme like that. Now, when I actually make these to put into the, mysteries after Monday, I'm really a little bit sad about that because it's not lemon, but it still has a lot of yellow in it. It's okay. I will make some that are themed like this and then some just random, like all the dog and cat ones. I feel like you're either a dog lover or you're not. So I will say, after this weekend, if you guys want to say, throw some pink things in there, can you make it all dog themed? I can do that easily. I won't send out random dog themed ones unless someone asks for them, because what if you're not a dog person? I didn't put any stickers in. Now, if you guys need these wrapped, just, you have that option to choose it wrapped or unwrapped. So maybe I shouldn't put stickers on all of these until, see, they're easy to reopen. I can rewrap them. So let's do that. I'll start closing them with the tape instead, so that if they need to be wrapped, we can wrap them. Yeah, thanks, Helen. I thought so too. They're kind of cute. Just reading comments. Oh, you figured out the time change. Hi, Kathy. Glad you can make it. I want to try to start being a little more scrappy. When I make scrappy items, they tend to do a little bit better because, it's different. Not everyone will have the same scrappy stuff or make it in the same way. But when you purchase fabric from, Joann's, Hobby Lobby, Walmart, quilt shops, we all can have this same fabric. So you can make your own and go to any shop to buy them. But if I make something unique to myself, it's got a better chance you know, of doing well in the shop. Did I already count this one up? I think I did. I don't know. Yeah, I'm good. All right, so this is number 5, and this is autumn, mushrooms, sunflowers. Grab a flamingo and a couple of flamingos. Now, I just get these off of Amazon. I haven't had any made or made any myself for my shop. That's what I do. Let me try. That's what I do, Amy. I just Google what time it is. Even if I'm talking to the same people all the time, I'm like, wait, what time is it there? Until we get used to the time changes and stuff. All right, number 5. See, now it looks smaller than the other ones, but it's just because there's no bowl cozy in it. Still good prices. My quality control, yeah. Gotta just double check everything, right, Nikki? All right, so let's do, I have this. This is a little mug rug. I've been really wanting to do mug rugs lately, but I haven't. So I need to get back into it. And let's put, doesn't match, but we're going to put this bowl cozy in with it. And, oh, we haven't done postcards. Let me see what's in the postcards. I was going to do the postcards for like, let's add a little something extra in the end, but I kind of want to put some postcards in. Things that aren't in Etsy. I have this stack. I'll just oh, this is the one that's going to go. It's not an actual auction, Myra. What I'm doing is I'm making the mystery bags. I talked about it in yesterday's video. I'm taking stock that's been in my shop for a year or two, things that I want to just move forward, and I'm putting them into a mystery bag. You can purchase them in my Etsy shop. They're $35, which includes free shipping in the US, and it's a value of $65 or more. You can also add on for, I don't remember what I put the number for, $2.75 or $3 or something like that. If you want them gift wrapped and Christmas gift wrap, and you can create your own little Advent series. Oh, you have to have, because you really have to go, it's fuzzy. You might need to go and do your little wheel, because mine doesn't look fuzzy. So the spinning wheel, the little cogs, mine's at 720 right now, and that's about the highest quality for today, it looks like. So you might have to change that, because sometimes when you pop on, it's really like low. So right now for this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, I'm allowing you to choose your mystery bag by the number that we pack. Like this one's number 6. You would put in a note to seller in my Etsy shop that you'd like mystery bag number 6. But if someone chooses the mystery bag before you, you will just get a random mystery bag. So there's no guarantee unless you're the very first person to get this one. You have to be willing to accept not this bag, a mystery one. As of Monday, it's going to be a mystery. You're not going to know what's in it. But I thought it'd be nice to show you what could be in them so you kind of get a feel for it. I think for this, the postcard, I need to put an envelope in is what I decided. So I will give you the shipping envelope so that you can keep it or mail it. And if you don't want to mail it, you can save the envelope for something else. It's just a regular envelope. And if we go through and we have, if more people choose, then, you know, like I put up 10 regular and 10 to be wrapped. So if you guys go there and you can't purchase any, I will bump it up. But I didn't want to put a bunch in until I knew, you know, how many we're going to sell. So there's those 2 and that 3 and number 6. And we need a zipper pouch. Ooh, let's do, we'll inspire. And oh, look. I found a sunflower zipper pouch. Son of a gun. That's all right. It happens, right? So this one is now $77, and you're getting it for $35 if I did everything right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items. On average, $15 each. Not everyone wants to have a jar opener. This is great too if you want to have gifts for other people later on. That thing was me, Barbie bag and anything lemons if there's anything left. Okay, so lemon bag was number 4, Jody. You grabbed 2 bags. Are you up to 3 now? Okay, so Jody has the Barbie bag. And, oh, was that your first ding? Oh, wait, there you go. So, Jody, you also picked number 3, but you've purchased 2 mystery bags. So, if you want all 3 items, I'm sorry, you have to grab 1 more, unless you want to change number 3 to lemons instead. Just 2. Okay. So that makes number 3 up for grabs. And Nevins, and this one goes over here. Gotta stay organized. Okay. So what we have up for grabs is number 5 with the autumn stuff, number 1 from the video. Right? And Helen got number 2. Jody got that. Am I good? Did anyone choose 1 or 5? Just don't let me give away your stuff. Jody doesn't want number 3. Oh, Jody. Jody wants Barbie and number 3, correct? Oh, Jody, I'm talking to the chat. Jody, you're getting Barbie and number 3. Barbie's separate by itself because Barbie's value is already at $65 or more and you're getting it for $35. That's why the tote bags are singular. Does that make sense? Perfect. I will put these 2 together. Never to be separated. Because remember, you're paying $35 and you're getting a $65 value. So number 4 is back up for grabs. When we're all done, I will go through and you guys can double check to make sure I have everything correct. Okay, yep, we're going to do the dog-related one next for Rebecca, okay? You guys keep me... Oh, I'm glad it cleared up, Jackie. Keep me under control. If you need to, if I screw up, email me because I will quadruple check. And then if I mess things up, my apologies. You can imagine how crazy it might get on my normal brain day. And you know, my brain don't always work very well. Okay. So this one's number 6. They need a, I don't understand, but a black heart. I'm going to put another one in just to have a nice one. And then 2 of these. I like the idea of theming them, especially if you're like buying them for yourself or a gift for someone. Number 6. Number 6. Got it? Got it. All right, let's do a dog-themed one for Rebecca. Now, I can't let you choose like this one or this one, but I'm going to go ahead and make a dog-themed one, and we'll go from there. So, do we have any dog themes here? I don't know. Oh, there's flamingos. So I know I'm off screen a lot. My apologies, but that's where the supplies are. Interesting, I didn't make any dog or cat themed openers. We have a puppy. Let's do 2 dog ones, okay? Now, Rebecca, you can choose the number one you want. We'll do number 7 and number 8. I think I will put this right onto there so I can't screw that up. You have to take precautions for yourself, right? All right, so we have a dog themed there. Oh, and I've got blue bones here. Nothing there, nothing there. All right. See if we can make these price-wise identical. I'm going to do 2 coin pouch. Oh, that's a ghost. Oh, we have holiday stuff too. Let's see. We have, this color goes good with that one. And that color goes good with that one. And then, oh, we'll do that. And that one. So that puts us right there at $30. Let's see. Now we might have to go beyond the dog if I run out of stuff. Okay, so guess we can go matchy-matchy, right? And then we'll mix it up and we'll go like this. And that puts us at $70 on those. Okay, so this one is number 7. So Rebecca, since you haven't put anything, you can let me know which one you want, if you want 7 or 8. Otherwise, you're just going to, this one has to go back, right? Yep. You're just going to get lucky and I'll grab one. My apologies if you get a piece of hair or a thread. I'm a cat person, right? So I purchased a lot of dog fabric because I know you guys like dog, but then I didn't purchase cat fabric. So I can't offer you a cat themed. Oh, Robin. I knew I should put the stickers down first. They make these repositionable for a reason. I'm a walking thread magnet. Yep. I was showing my friend, I was working on my Patreon video, and I had leaned over to get something, so I recorded the back of my shirt. I had thread on the back of my shirt. I'm like, really, Robin? All right. So Rebecca's going to get whatever Rebecca gets if she doesn't say something. I know, right, Ellen? I have to shop more for cat themed. I'm horrible. All right. Do you guys, sorry about all the all rights. Do you want to pick another theme? Should we do a Christmas and a Halloween maybe? Does that sound good? Watch this. You have to know your strengths and weaknesses, right? And then do what you can to take care of them. Think pink. This one's fun. Now, normally I remind you guys to clean your sewing machine, maybe to put a new needle in, oil it, wipe down your area. We don't have a sewing machine today, but you should still clean it. Yeah, Ellen, I always pick out stuff for you when I go cat shopping. Yep. I have some, someone has sent me some charm packs that are all dog themed. I wonder how many cat themed stuff there is. Maybe there's just not cat themed stuff. All right, let's do Christmas and Halloween. All right, so nothing in here, nothing in there. Oh, look, I found another dog theme something. Those are things that are no longer in the shop. I don't know if we can do a full-on Christmas and Halloween stuff. This might be good for gift giving because there will be probably a lot because of the little bits. Because if you do, coin pouches, these are $10, so you would end up with, 6 or 7 of them. Yikes on the typing. Do you have flamingo bags and stuff? Let me hold that thought. Hold that thought. I do have some flamingo items. Can we do 3 at a time? I don't have a ton because flamingo fabric is basically mine, personal. So I don't have any coin. I don't have any of this. I don't have any of that. It would have to be flamingo with stuff, like maybe a sea themed. I can do that. Let me see. So there's that. So that would be those 2. And we have pink. And a second pink. No flamingo there. I can't see the chat. I'll be there in a minute. I do have butterfly stuff too a little bit. A lot of butterfly stuff. A lot of people share flamingo stuff with me, and I want to make a couple flamingo quilts. So I've been a little bit, choosy on holding them back. I tend to hold back butterfly. That's not flamingo, but it's tropical. I tend to hold back butterfly, flamingo, stuff that's really like, things I like. Now these fabrics are from a set. These all came together. So they are all from like the same line of fabric, I believe. I know I can't see you guys. Hold on, I'm getting there. And then I have Christmas. Yes, ma'am. I see you. I will feed you in 1 second, okay? Hold on. Let me get my leash. I have to feed S'moresy because she's always hungry during live stream. There you go, sweetie. Enjoy. Don't knock over Mama's drink. All right. So let's do flamingo first since we've got that going, and let's see what I can get going here. Come over and check the comments. The holiday, yeah, holiday's fun, right? Because then you can give them as gifts or have them at holiday time, and it's like a set, and for the price, right? So these are so it's Under the Sea. And why do I think Under the Sea goes with flamingos? I don't know. Don't ask me. So I don't have flamingo pouches, it looks like. So this is what we have here. Then you can go ahead and decide if, let's see. So have to keep adding those together all the time. So this one's $77.50 in value. I'm not going to split them up. I'm going to keep them all together. Unfortunately, the only flamingo I have is the jar openers, but it's a pink theme and a tropical theme. So this is bag number 11. I will be making more flamingo items going forward because I have plenty of flamingo fabric and yardage to share. So I want to make sure I share with everybody. Okay, so we haven't changed. We're still at the same. So this is going in the 11. This one is up for everybody for grabs. Isn't the snowman bag cute? I love them. Hi, Yvette Marie. I've made these a couple of years now. Whoop, there they are. So I've made these a few times, so I want to put some of them in. But I'm going to be annoying, and I'm going to make the Halloween one first. So we have, I know it's not for everybody, but I'm going to put them in there because it works. Okay, and then I didn't think I saw anything Halloween-y in here, but let's do a little Harry Potter has come to Robin's house. And oh, stars. Stars are magical, right? Magical goes with Halloween in my head. And then it's going to be random. It's going to be random. Keep seeing more sunflower stuff. This one. And this one. So this one's at least $75. See, as we go, I just kind of pile things on. I just wanted to make sure there was a minimum price. This one's number 12. Nope, this one's number 10. Sorry, my apologies. The Day of the Dead Halloween-y style is number 10. There's always something to be used for holiday fabric. And it seems like even if we all shop in the same place, there's tons of Halloween fabric so everyone can have something different. Number 10. Just before I leave, we'll go through all of these again and I'll show you each number. So these can go back in the pile. I only have so much room to store everything, so I need to do things like this and have sales to move products along so that, because some people are like, well, why are you giving away everything for such a price? Did you charge too much to start with? No, be nice. It's just sometimes you need to move things along. These have been in my shop for over a year. I'm pretty sure I made these in Florida and not Arizona. So that's over a year. And if it sits in my shop, it has a cost to my business. But if you purchase it, I still make a small profit off of it because I'm not going to lose money, obviously. That would not make smart business sense. But it gets it out of my shop and you get a discount because things are expensive. Now, these are a little bit more time involved, so I'm going to put those to the $18 mark. Magical, witches, Harry Potter, Halloween, yeah, it all goes together, right? So I'm actually going to put this guy in. I was going to say 2, but I'm not going to do 2. And I'm not going to do the dog, but I have this one. And this one. And this is wintry, so I'll put a cardinal in. And then didn't make any holiday. I made all the key fobs like during the summertime, so they're all kind of holiday. So let's have some football before the season hits. And we will pop in a scrappy card. Let's put in a Christmas one, right? Not one of mine. I make cards and I save them for myself. Let's put in this Christmas fabric postcard. Wow, that bumps that one up to $81. That's a deal. Can you get bag number 8? I was waiting for you. I was waiting for you. Okay. Dang it, Robin. Gonna take the whole damn house down with you. Okay. Let me get a pen that's not a marker. Okay. You're all set. It's yours. S'moresies, you're not going out of the room. Find a new life. That's not going to be yours for today. So I'm not taking the time to trim the little threads off of here like I normally would. You can just take a pair of scissors and go like this and trim it. If I trim it now, we're going to get thread everywhere, even if I try to clean it up. So this is bag number 12. Now remember, you can choose the gift wrapping one, and I will open this up and unwrap and wrap them all up. You'll know what's in here, but you won't know exactly what's in each package. I mean, you can guess, right? But if you put it in your own advent, by the time the end of the year comes, whew. Number 9. Let's do another holiday one. We are so out of order. There's number 12. When we get to 15, I will show all of them again. And then if everything's settled down, I still have my keychain to work on at the end. If we go forever, then we won't do that. So we'll see. S'moresies, no. Is that a tooth? Why is there a flamingo tooth? Number 12. Whoever gets number 12 will have a flamingo tooth. S'moresies, no. No. I know what you're going to do if you go out there and you're not going out there. No. You have to stay in here with me and suffer. You do this every time I talk to myself. Whenever I make a video or go live. I don't think so. At least not like regular teeth. Do I have any other? I made dog themed for the little for Christmas, but nothing for the big. So I don't want to do another dog themed one. I want to do Christmas. Cardinals. Snowman. Snowflake. This one's pretty. Whoa. Ah, she's used to it. Sorry, sarcasm. I don't have time to decide if you're being sarcastic or real. I'm just kind of going to answer everything. Sarcasm doesn't come across in comments anyways, which makes life a little bit harder when you're trying to talk to people online. For all I know, I mean, some birds have these little tiny things that could be considered teeth, like little rough bumpy bumps like, but they're not really teeth. So I'm going to put something in here even though it's Christmas. This feels good. And this one's $66.75. See, we're back down to that price range. I feel like in my head I'm noisy all day, but I have the headphones in or earbuds or whatever, so the cats don't hear my YouTube when I'm listening to videos or watching TV shows. This one's number 12. So they don't hear that. They just hear the sewing machine on sewing machine days. So they don't, I realize like they don't hear a lot of noise, you know? So when I have the TV on or I'm talking to myself, it actually gets noisy in here for them. It's usually really quiet. And I have, nope, just the one light on today. All right, let's do some bold, cozy, random stuff. Hey, at least I'm answering them, right? Like certain sea creatures, like clams or something, they don't have like teeth, but you can see the bumpies and stuff on them. It's kind of interesting. Oh, look, let's do this. There's a little, not quite perfect. It's when I was practicing doing the single fold binding. This end is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, they're both 5.5, but it's 5 3/4 in the center. So that's why this was in the the oopsie thing. I noticed a lot of the small businesses do like B grade things, seconds and stuff like that. How about a unicorn bowl cozy? So instead of losing the money or trying to return them to the shop, because some places don't do returns, they might have a little blip on a printout or something, or the seam is crooked. You sell it at a discount, and that way you're still okay. You just ordered number 9. Gotcha. Number 9 is the Christmas one. Now, I can't see these comments once we're done being live, so be prepared. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to send everyone an Etsy message as I'm packing it up. And I think I'll send you, excuse me, a picture. And then you can verify that that's the one you want, if that's okay with everyone. That way we don't have any oopsies. S'moresies, you're still not going out. Here, come here. Mocha, don't you be eyeballing S'moresies food. You're not getting it. I fed you lunch twice today, and you had 4 breakfasts. When I say I feed my cat 4 breakfasts, they're kind of like nibblers, so they might eat like 10 pieces of crunchy food, and then they walk away, and then they want to come back later, and they want another little small handful of crunchy food. Here, play with your toy. Eat your kitty crack. Leave Mama alone. Here, play with this one. They won't mind if you play with your ball toy. It's better than distracting your mother. Oh, let's do another seaside. So I love this little mermaid fabric. Oh, I thought, oh, it is something on there. Like, I think I see a hair. I'm going to be changing up the size of my coin pouches just a little bit. And like I think I mentioned it before, adding a thing to the side so that you can choose a matching key fob if you want. And then you can have a wristlet wallet so you can put the cards and your money in to go, or you can use it however you want. So let's see what we have. Now these don't have the clip on it, and that doesn't have a spot, but I'm going to put these 2 in. I think the colors look nice together. And then let's do, what do we have for a big, oh, we have this big one. Daisies? Wait, hold on. No. I thought I saw a unicorn one. Don't mind me. this is doing a great job. If they actually sell in the shop, then you'll have wiped out a lot of my supplies. Let's do this one. This one's $71 and it doesn't have any stickers. Pastel sets, bright sets, orange sets. Yeah, those work out really well. Now after these sell, I won't be making any ahead of time. As I said, I will see your order and I'll just be like, what do I want to make today? Number 13. So we have 14 and 15 left, and then we are going to be done for the day. These will be in the shop to pick and choose from based on number until Monday morning. So any sales that happen like after midnight, Sunday into Monday, I will go ahead and just pick one of these for you. So you'll still get one you've seen, but you won't be able to choose which one. So today and tomorrow you can choose, come on, which one you'd like. Put it in the note to seller. And we'll be all set. Feathers. Oh, here's a sewing one. See if we can make these about matchy-matchy in price. How many projects you can make from a jelly roll seem to be pretty popular, but I'm a little afraid, I didn't think about it at first because it's a series, that I wonder if people were thinking, oh, I will just show you however many projects today that you can make from a jelly roll. But it's going to be an ongoing series, and it's going to be, I want to do one with how many items can you make from a jelly roll for like a farmer's market. So I want to make like 7 different projects so you can see all of them. And I'll only be making one, but you know, you can make multiples out of the same jelly roll. So we'll put purple in here. And I don't know what I did. Probably hit equal. And this one, I did a little red plaid. Now, do we have any sewing themes? When I'm done with all of this, I will go ahead and put everything back into the shop. I have to pull all of these out, and then we can go from there. Like, I need to make sure, because you can't buy what's already been packaged up. Let's put that on. So that'll probably take me a little bit because I'll have to go grab lunch, do dishes, and then I want to cut out fabric for the boxy bags. Thanks, Jackie. I appreciate that. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, they're fun. They're going to be there, and you guys see what I make, so you'll kind of have... Hey, you two. We got 3 cats stalking each other. You'll see kind of what could be in them. And a lot of times you'll hear me say, oh, I'm making these for the mystery bags. So you'll know that that's, you know, they're going to be going into the mystery bundles. Halloween. Let's put palm trees on. Thank you so much for everyone who has purchased something. I think my phone is just playing catch up. Yes, it is. That was Helen's Christmas one. What are we doing? Random fun stuff. Let's see. Butterflies. And I don't think I have anything sewing themed. But to stay with that, I have the purple one. And then, shall we do postcards on these too? How about salvages? That puts us at $72. Yeah, stocking stuffers, birthday gifts. It's nice to have a little, when you can find things on sale, it's nice to have a little bit, thank you, Helen, a little bit of a gift stash, right? So that you're prepared and you can always add a little tuck in, or you can take a coin pouch and put a gift card in it. These have these little itty bitty tabs right here that you kind of have to pop up to get it in there the first time, and then after that it's fine. It does get a little annoying though. There we go. Now coming up, I have the Missouri Star giveaway. They've sent the, did I put stickers in? Yes, they sent the springtime or Easter or whatever, their plastic template sets. That's been shipped, so it should be arriving maybe today or Monday. So I'll be able to do the rotary cutter giveaway with some of those templates and stuff like that. Laura, I do the same things, otherwise I'll forget. I do the thumbs up when I come in, because it doesn't matter whether I'm going to like the video or not, I'm going to thumbs up it. So 14 and 15, and that finishes off our sets of grab bags. Whew, thank you guys so much. If you want to think about it, I'm going to show them in a minute once I clean up a little bit. If you need time to think about it, check finances, you want to wait till next month or something, there will be all kinds of fun stuff still there. I think those need to get organized later. That can go in there. Okay, clean that. Da, 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 da. I need to make a space so we can sit down and try this, because it's only 12 o'clock. It feels like we've been doing this for 2 hours, but I kind of sped through it pretty quick, didn't I? There goes my leash. So I want to try those diamond painting things with you guys. So for now, I'm not going to be the neatest picker-upper, and I'm just going to dump these. But I really appreciate everyone for hanging out with me, and for those of you that chose items, because as I mentioned, it leaves room in the shop now and in my storage containers for the boxy bags, so that, you know, those are going to take a little bit of room, right? I don't want to really squish them down or anything until they're ready to be mailed. So I want to make sure there's space. Some things like the jar openers, I put them in the Ziploc baggies, so then when they go inside here, it's easier to pull them out and they don't get like moved around when I go digging through. But I really love being able to keep my zipper pouches in here. You can't tell now, but I have them all stacked up like this, and I kind of know what you order based on, you know, the color and stuff. So I just scroll through like this and I pick out the one that you guys order. And I have a separate one that I do for the coin pouches, which is this one. And everything stays in the closet, away from the cats, away from the sewing dust and detriments or whatever that comes around here. I lost the lid. Can we request a mystery bag with a theme such as Christmas? I do have some already. Let me show you those if you missed them. I do have some more. We can pick a couple more Christmas items out. I will also be doing, remember, there's the option later too that I can do. I have the tote bags. Right now I have a heart one and the doggy ones. Let me show you. I do have mini quilts and stuff for Christmas that and other holidays and whatnot, that'll go. If it's been in my shop, it's a good chance that it's fair game. I got her, Jody. Thanks. I appreciate it. So we have these dog-themed ones, if you want a tote bag. Now, these were in the shop. I think they were like $69 up to $82. So for getting them for $35, which includes the cost of shipping in the U.S., Elvis, the Purple Heart with that. Now, this is only one item in the mystery bag. So when you get, like, if you were to get a mini quilt mystery bag, like, you can say, can I have a mini quilt gift mystery bag? Can I have a pillow cover mystery bag? And I'll say yes or no. I'm getting really good at saying no. So if I think it's unfair, like, I have to make some type of profit off of it, you know? It's still a business. If I think I don't have one to give you, I'll say, sorry, I don't. Or, sure, yeah. You just can't go into my shop and say, Robin, can I have this in a mystery bag for $35? I'm sorry if you have it for $89, but I want it for $35. I can't do that. That's just not fair, right? You guys understand that. You all know that. I'm saying this for the people that aren't here right now. I wrote your name down. Because you're pop yarn, right? I got you, right? If that's you, right? Good morning, Sharon. Happy Sunday to you. It is 12:10 here in Arizona on Saturday still. Let me know if I have the wrong person, but I think you said dog themed. So I got you. I got you. Okay, there's some Christmas ones. I'm going to push them through. And then even later, there's a couple Christmas items left. If you really wanted one and I didn't have any, I don't mind making a Christmas themed one for you. But remember, you got to be nice. I'll be nice to you. You be nice to me. You can't be mad if I say no, and I won't be mad if you get pushy. All right, we are going to go backwards. So here's number 15. Number 14. Okay, perfect. I got you. We're good. I'm also going to make myself a note. Remember I said I would message everyone on Etsy? And if possible, I should be able to put a picture of the bag that I'm sending you. And before I put it in the little aqua sleeve and send it on its way, so we can double check. I want to make sure for this weekend everyone gets what they want, and then again on Monday, y'all on your own. You're all at my mystery. You're all at my mercy. 13, we kind of went with the mug rug, unicorns, kind of like a light colored theme. So 12 is a Christmas one. I think someone grabbed the Christmas already, but I do have more Christmas items that I can put into one, so don't worry about that. No, Jody, because I already showed everyone what's in the number. I talked about it when I was packing up the bags, if you remember. I know you're traveling and stuff, but I gave you the dollar value. Anyone who didn't hear it or is traveling in the car or taking a nap or is not at the computer, you guys can go back and fast forward. When you're on the computer, you can lift up that little red bar at the bottom of the video and you'll see the video down there. So you can scroll through it quickly to the part you want, and then you can see individually what's in every bag. I'm just doing this for everyone that's already here and was like, oh yeah, I didn't see that one. So number 11 was the flamingo one, and it has some hibiscus tropical stuff in it. Number 10 is dark colors. It's got the skulls. It was the Halloween one. Number 7 is the other dog themed. Hold on. Doorbell. say, living in Florida, I have never had so many people knock on the door or leave business cards for all kinds of services. That was a landscaper. Thank you, Laura. It's just crazy here. Every time we open our front door, business cards fall on the floor. Now, granted, our landscaping isn't beautiful, but we're in an HOA. Let me tell you, it's not that bad. The thing is we have green grass. I have an Amazon order coming today, and I bought one of those push mowers that just have the rotary blades on it with no electric, no gas or anything, because the front yard is so small. My room is bigger than the front yard, I think. So anyways, okay, 7's for dogs. 6 had some autumnal, sunflower, tropical, mug rug, whatever. 4 is lemons. We're out of order, so 5 is the foresty stuff with the autumnal colors, greens and mushrooms and stuff. And number 1 is the one you saw me bundle up. Now, I will probably do these and maybe a few more, the tote bags, these, and probably 10 more. And then when these are gone, I'll stop until I start making more supplies. I did have someone request a mystery bag for yardage. Now, I can do that, and I can do like fat quarter, but it's not going to be themed. It's not going to be fancy, and I can't go crazy on it. I might put them up and just say, mystery fat quarter bundle. You'll get 4 fat quarters for this price, because I do have a couple of large Rubbermaid bins of fabric, but I absolutely cannot have the brain space, the time, and the energy to be picky and particular. Now, we could do this again with fat quarters. Of course, I would have to go through and figure out pricing and then cut a bunch of fat quarters. But yeah, there's still some scrap fabric bundles in the shop. Most of the fabrics that I would be putting up in bundles is still going to be novelty type fabrics and stuff. I don't have all the up and coming fabrics, and if I do, I'm using them to make stuff for the shop, you know? Now, I also have a sticker for, I have a free gift sticker, so you never know if any of these orders might just get an extra something something. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Jody. It's a lot. I think I might do 1 fat quarter bundle and show the fabrics, maybe 1 to 4, right? So cutting 16 fat quarters, it's not too bad. Or quarter yards. You know, quarter yards would be even easier because I have bolts, not bolts, but I have yardage that are folded like bolts. I could do quarter yards or half yards, but then I would never do 15 of them. It would be, here it is. If you want it, order it, and then I will cut it. But I can't do specifics like, can I have this? No, you have to go to, I'm going to be mean right now, right? If you want specific fabric, go to the fabric shop. Buy it on sale. Robin can't help you. I definitely don't have the brain width for that. Okay. Oh, my daughter ordered something with Arizona flags on it. Well, Mission Barbecue in Paradise Valley is opening up on Tuesday, the 18th. They're doing all of the specialty stuff this week. And then my daughter goes into trailer for Mission Barbecue, where they hire the employees at the end of March. And then I think the surprise Mission Barbecue is set to open in May, just before her birthday, which is May 21st. Yeah, selling fabric is a whole different thing. I've done charm squares. I've done, strips. I've done scraps. I gotta say, the crumbs with the small scraps sold a lot better than the other fabrics did. Excuse me. So that was kind of interesting to see. But I'm not I'm not a fabric shop, so I don't want to get into it. But remember, people pleaser. So I try to give people what they want, but I have to be really careful, you know? It has to work for me. And when people buy fabric, they're really picky, and some of them can be really mean and nasty. And I'm a crybaby, so we don't want to make Robin cry, right? But I wanted to come up with a way for you guys to create your own, oh, that feels nice, your own advent boxes without having to pay all at once in a big chunk, and then to have like, not everyone wants Dollar Tree items added in. So I thought this was a really great idea. I love other people's scraps. I have small scraps of fabric in my rainbow bin and in my miscellaneous like novelty bin that I am just thrilled with. You guys have shared your scraps with me, and I work with my patrons, and I'm like, I made this entire project out of the scrap rainbow bins on the black shelf behind me. I think it's just absolutely great. Okay, so you guys still get no head from Robin. I'm sorry. Deal with I'm to the point now my feet hurt. I'm like, just deal with it. You know, don't complain. We're going to make this. I think it'd be more fun to see this than to see my lips yapping, right? I have not looked at this. I have never done diamond painting, and I have no idea if a Dollar Tree one is good. But I thought it was cool that it comes with a little tray. There's my little picture, or it looks like a sticker. Huh, interesting. There's my little, when you go to Michael's and you get the Christmas ornaments and stuff out of that, like, it's not quite balsam wood, but it's really thin wood. I have all of my, I mean, this is kind of weird to me because when, these are all the little dots that are, you know, color coordinated, right? So when you get something for the kids and you have to punch out the toys for like making a model car or something, you always have these little crumbs that fall all over the table and the carpet, and you seem to be vacuuming them up forever like glitter. So that's what they're purposefully using to do the diamond painting. It's just interesting to me. So do we have diamond painting people? I always thought, well, I have thought recently that this would be really great. Rob would have loved to do something like this because he liked to do, thank you, paint by number and stuff like that. Christmas bag number 12. Excellent. So that was not Laura, but Laura, I still have Christmas bags. So when you're ready, you can let me know, and then I'll let you know because I still have some Christmas stuff. So I'm going to take number 12 out just for the moment. Ooh, look how noisy that is. I'm just so super happy when my snowman pouches find a new home because I just think they're the cutest thing. Okay. All right. You do diamond art? Oh, yeah, the larger ones, of course. Yes, yes. Oh, Jody, you definitely, that working on cement floor, even if you're just a customer walking around, is brutal. Is that what you do? All right, first of all, I think I need a pair of scissors. Lay out the canvas sheet on a clean surface. The symbols on your printed chart correspond with the labels on your diamonds. You'll need to match the corresponding colors. Yeah. Choose a single color. Gently shake the tray and the diamonds will settle. There you go. See, Jody said so. Peel back a small section of the protective film. Gotcha. Peel back the protective sheet of wax square and dip the tip. There's my keychain. Have you ever watched the shows where they show how things are made? And it always amazes me, like this can go through the machine and the machine will seal the bag or a person will seal the bag. It's always kind of neat on what the machines can do. Oh, this is the wax, it feels like. All right, so this has to go on here, if I'm guessing right. I'm already lost, guys. Okay, so this is sticky. So I should peel this off and put it on here, or make it first and then put it on there. Let me see. Choose symbols on your, lay the canvas sheet on a clean surface, symbols on your printed charts. You will need to match the corresponding colors. Got it. Choose a single, shake it. Yep. Peel back a small section of the protective film. Keep most of the canvas covered while you work on it. Peel back the protective sheet of wax square and dip the tip of the applicator. At no time does it tell me to put this on here. At no time. See, this is what I complain about and why I talk a lot. Because they leave out steps. And I read too fast. Lay canvas sheet on a clean surface. So I guess I'm supposed to put it on here, right? I should make it right on here. Push my pen in the wax. Okay, do I make it on here? Or do I put this on here and then make it? Should I make it on the sheet or should I make it on here? You guys tell me that part. Yeah, it's a Dollar Tree one. Okay, hold on. Let's do it this way. Should I make it on here and then put it on here? Yes or no? Make it on this sheet by itself. Make it on the sheet. Gotcha. All right, Audrey, Jody, and Amy, you see, this is where I get in trouble. All right, little piece of wax. And then peel it back. Let's do number. I guess we don't have to do them in order then, right? I know it's just like a form of cross stitch without having to pay attention and cross stitch and stuff, and it's quicker. And I would definitely, if I were doing a big one, I guess maybe the numbers could be bigger, but I would put my magnifying glasses on, the ones I put over my existing glasses. I have that headlamp one. I think having the light would definitely be a good idea. I think these are a really fun idea, but I 1000% do not want to get into this craft because it's different than everything else that I do. And while it would be nice to sit down and do this, I kind of would like to do embroidery instead. I would do a puzzle. Sheet, yes. All right, I think I'm going to do number 1 because there's not that many. Number 1 is this one. Now, I am going to do this and then I'm going to throw the leftovers away. I've seen some people where they put them in the jar and collect them and stuff like that. And I think that's kind of neat. But I've got 2 keychains and that's it. I sent them all out to my friend or in the advent boxes. I just thought it would kind of neat if no one else has tried it either. If they want, that's a lot of pink for 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 ones. I think it would be neat if you've never tried it before, because if you absolutely hate this, you would also hate it in a better product. But if you're just a little like, I'm not sure, then, you know, you might want to try something that's better quality and do it. I could see, yeah, they never match because of all the millions of colors you can have, right? I can see the value of this and I can see the relaxing. I saw all kinds of the cross stitchers when it was first coming out and they were doing it, and it was, I can already see the value of it, but I have to be careful. I can't get into another craft. Now, I wouldn't mind, I love buying little kits like this, because this is one and done. If they had a flamingo kit and it was a price that I was willing to pay, I would do it. It'd be fun, right? But I wouldn't want to go and get a big old, giant thing. 5x7's nice, but I don't want to do a huge wall hanging that goes in a giant picture frame and looks gorgeous on my wall. Because I know they all basically come in a kit and then you can buy extra, right? You can also get some type of double-sided tape and just make a mosaic. Now that would be fun because I have to use my scraps. And just make a fun mosaic. So those are done. Is there like a roller too that you roll over them to make sure they all stay? I can't imagine a keychain lasting very long. Does anyone want my keychain in their thingy? Because, I got two. I'll make one and just hang it up off my calendar or something. Ooh, this could be bad. This is not too bad for my eyes, but definitely my hand is shaking and my eyes are squinting. Look, I did it. My daughter keeps a kit by her work computer at home. Some nights are very slow. Oh, that would be great, yeah. Yeah, it's crazy, right, Laura? I try them all. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to do regular embroidery, like you draw out the pattern and you do embroidery stitches. My goodness, I love beaded embroidery, where you take the design and you do, ooh, that's dangerous, and you put all beads in. I love stitching onto quilts and projects with beads. That's like, if you can't do anything, I want to make mini quilts, mini art quilts that I can embroider and bead on. I don't even need to sew. I can do everything by hand and I would be happy. I just don't have time to do everything by hand. Okay, so this is done. See, my hands aren't the greatest. I'm really having a hard time with them being numb lately. I need tweezers. My hands have been shaking a lot and they're really numb, and I've been struggling with that. So I'm really like, scrap projects are great because they don't have to match anything. If you get a little wonky, you're good. There we go. And then, do they have a little vacuum or something that you can use to vacuum these up on your table? That would be smart. Hold it tight. Hold it tight. I'm like a child, right? Need you to hold my hand, hold my hand. But I think even though Dollar Tree is not the best for things, I think it's a great way for kids or other people to just do something and try it out and be a little busy. Do you have a little light box? I have a flat one, yes. Are you really going to do that now? Like these people are my witness. I fed you. I rolled over my cord. Darn it. I fed you just a few minutes ago. It hasn't been that long. What, 10 minutes, 15 minutes? I'm going to leave it right there. I don't want to hear nothing from you. You be a good girl. Ooh, cord out of the way. Bring my butt in. Okay. Embroidery by hand because our grandma taught me. Machine embroidery wasn't all that exciting to me. Yes, I could see that, Audrey. It would really be good for people that have limited things. Are they all this small, though? Or do they have bigger little dots? Work from home triage nurse. Gotcha. A roller, yep. Oh, look, you can see Smurzy's eating. Sorry, at least you can't see your butt that much. I like the fact that you can buy so many pre-cut fabrics now, too, if, you're struggling with stuff. All right, now I'm sure you should do some type of an order, but I'm going to do number 5 now, which is black. So this is the same size no matter the size of the picture? That's crazy. And then I'm guessing my wax will get unsticky after a while and I'll need a new piece. Do I have to blow on the end to get the wax piece out? Is that how that works? That could be dangerous. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Wedding dress try-on done. Oh, Sue, that's awesome. Well, Sue, you missed all the mystery things and you came in perfect timing to do the diamond art. Let's diamond art with Robin. Oh, shake, shake, shake. I bet you that's why they have the little ridges in there to make everybody flip over. And I'm doing number 5. Number 5 is alive. Okay, I can really see already how addictive this is. This is a ton better than paint by number. I struggled with paint by number. I want like color pencil by number. Something easier. Paint by number was always hard for me. I think I would do this before doing a jigsaw puzzle, to be honest with you. All right, gotta pick up food so other cats don't food. S'mores is on a specialty diet because she has digestive issues, and her bag of food costs $50, so we don't allow the other ones. Oh yeah, I would definitely see where this is kind of small in my hand, the round, the larger ones. I know when I was looking at it years ago, I need a new chair. My chair keeps going down. You could buy them on Etsy. A lot of people made the handmade ones, or you could watch videos. I was really into watching the floss tube here on YouTube and see all the different cross stitch stuff that people made. The problem is when I'm watching these things, I want to do what they're doing, so I have to like control myself. But boy, I could see how addictive this is. My husband Rob would have loved this. Definitely would have needed a lamp with a good light and a magnifying on it, and the bigger ones for his big construction hands. And his hands were numb all the time too. But oh yeah, he would love this. He liked to do plastic canvas, and he did cross stitch for a little bit. And then he did the Mary Maxim had those paint kits that you could do the cross stitch with the paint, so you'd paint the X and stuff. Ooh, that's dangerous. I'm sure that, oh, Ice Cream Man, our laundry goes off and it sounds like the Ice Cream Man. I could see where I would want like a heavy ceramic dish, because this is so easy to just flip over. And I have 2 dishes, so I have to do 6s white for a striped base, because it's black and white down there. I think I would want 2 dishes going. I'm going to save this for the next one so that I can do the black and then the white. All right, Sue, so what it is I don't know if you got one of these from your Dollar Tree at all, but there's this plastic coating on it, and there's basically a sticker underneath, so everything's sticky, and it has all the numbers for it. So you put them in the tray, and the ladies were nice enough to say if you shake it, it says it in the directions too. They suggested to make it on here and then adhere it to this. There's a little hole at the end of this, and this red thing is wax, so you just, I bet you I could put another piece in there to make it stick a little bit more. Put it, and it pokes a piece of wax in the end. Oh, will it just keep pushing up here maybe? You guys, did you say? Yeah, well, I'm 56 and my eyeballs aren't all that great. So you have little wax on here, and then you just poke it in. So you only peel up a little at a time, because I feel like you would want to peel the whole thing up, and you want to, don't push so hard on the tray, Robin. Tweezers. I keep tweezers around when I'm sewing, because anything, there's a lot of times even with a 2.5-inch square, it's easier to pick it up with tweezers than it is to try to do it with your fingers. How easy is it to peel these off if I put it in the wrong spot? I can't get it off easily with these, but I guess there's a way. Well, that's what I figured, but it looked like it was so far down. Like I squished it down or something. Oh, these have points on the top, so they go up into that hole, don't they? Gotcha, gotcha. This one doesn't matter too much because like I'll save the pens and the tray. Don't get me started. I don't want to save those. Well, I could see where you can get some wax on if you have too much wax in your pen. For something else, just in case, right? Plus, this tray would also work well if I'm doing a beaded project. I could put the beads in there, put a little piece of felt on the bottom, or just leave it like that. I sure would love to work on some of these projects with you guys. But like I said, we'd have to do it over on Patreon. So that... I know I'm a broken record, but I have learned so much in the past year about breaking the algorithm here on YouTube. And I really just, when I do like a thing we already did a whole bunch of crafty, quilty, fabricy stuff, like Etsy sales, small business stuff. That might hurt it a little bit, but not too bad. But if I sat down and crocheted, YouTube would start pushing my videos out to crochet people. And they'd be like, I'm not a quilter. Why are you showing me this? And it's actually taken my channel, and I've lost 50% of my income when I do videos that are non-related. Now, sometimes it works in my favor. Like when we moved here and I did the video about the pod being delivered, that is like a huge money maker for me right now. I guess a lot of people are moving and trying to figure out pods and how they're delivered. So for some reason, that video is doing really well. But like Whip It Wednesdays don't do as well anymore. Always goes up. It's a shiny part, point, oh, the tweezers will take it off. Oh, yeah, there's wax up in here, Sue. And this is, it looks flat, but it has on the other side, it has like a pyramid shape, I'm going to say. I can't see that well. And you could probably Google it to see one that's all zoomed in. And this is like double-sided tape with the picture printed on it. And I could see also that I need to be careful because there's some crumbs in here that aren't actual diamond pieces. But just look, I can talk to you guys and do this. I wouldn't mind sitting down on Patreon, or I have to learn how to do Discord. Because with Discord or Zoom, like other people can talk too, or you can ask me a question. Even if you're not being seen, you can just have like a microphone on. So you could say, hey, Robin, knock it off. Look over at the chat. You're being crazy again. And that way I could pay attention. Yes, 100%, Laura. When they came out and I was doing videos, I changed all mine over. Now, I like to have some of them still be at a lower level, but I still like the bright white. It makes it so much easier to see things, and it doesn't look like you're living in a smoker's house where everything is yellow. Oh, and I can put my little diamond pen tool here and just slide things a little if they're not perfectly on the circle. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, there's more fives up there. I should do more. His eyeballs and his mouth. So let's keep going. This is definitely easier than cross stitch when you have to look all over for the numbers, because you're just poking it down. So you don't have to bring thread up and tie it off just to make one X. All right, don't get me addicted to this stuff, guys. Definitely, I would do small projects, like I said. I don't want to do a huge one, but I think it would be fun to do a small one. If I saw more at Dollar Tree, I would do it just for... This is one of the things where I'd want to do it for the relaxation of the project and not for the finished result. Like if someone's already... did something, if you guys already made a grab bag purchase on Etsy and you're like, hey Robin, throw that cactus keychain into my order, you can send me an Etsy message and I would send it to you. Because like I said, I have two. I don't need them both. I think when it's done, I'll turn it over like this and give it a press. But I could see, yeah, where doing that would be useful. Okay, black's done. You're not there yet, Laura, right? You still have to suffer and be blind a little bit. I'm still doing pretty good. I got new glasses, it's probably a couple years now. Not quite ready for a new pair, but I imagine by next year my eyes will change again. I really don't want to find these little bits. I saw a lot of people, they have like the puzzle table or a drafting table that you can angle it up so you're not putting your head down all the time. I could see that would be really useful. All right, so let's do 6 is white. Looks like a little coffin. Oh, a snowman. Oh, no. Yikes. Excuse me. I need a drink. I can definitely see the value in these items. I've been watching a few people do, like they go Goodwill shopping because they sell on Whatnot and eBay and in their own online shops and stuff. And I really don't need to go out and look at Goodwill stuff all the time. So I watch their videos. The Niche, Niche lady is in Nevada. And ooh, they have some nice things at her thrift stores that I haven't quite seen here. But I do want to start wandering around the thrift stores again. Apparently I prefer to do it in the warmer weather than the cold weather. I just don't want to leave the house. Plus I have, whoops, a lot to do. But it's fun to see, and I've been seeing, the point of that conversation is I've been seeing more diamond paintings showing up at the thrift stores. Both eyes done, but it didn't help your near vision. Yeah. I just put the magnifying ones on, and I have the one that sits on your forehead, and you can have a light come out of it and everything. I think I showed it a few years ago. Chapstick time. I really like it, and it makes a huge difference because it has lenses that you can change out. There's like 10 of them, so you can have, if I'm tired and my eyes are tired, I can put a stronger one in. If I just need a little bit of help, I'll put a weaker lens in. And then I can zoom in, and it made a huge difference when I was working on the Scarecrow cross stitch. Which I think maybe if the only way I'm going to work on that is if I pick a day of the week and I go live over on Patreon, which is still, you're going to watch it on YouTube. And if I put the link on a YouTube community page, you don't even have to go to Patreon to see it. You could still see it on YouTube. It's just unlisted and you can't see it by scrolling through my channel. That's the only difference. Amazon. There's all kinds of, I know people don't like Amazon for a variety of reasons, but that's really like the best place for me to find a variety of things. So you can, magnifying glasses for crafting, they have all kinds of them on Amazon, and the prices are really good. My daughter bought them for me for my Mother's Day back in Florida. I don't have them out here. I'd have to go find them in the closet. And I rearranged the closet, so I'm not sure where they are. But there's a variety of them, and it all depends on really, the white is so much easier. Now I can see it's not a diamond, it's just rounded on the top. Gotcha, gotcha. Gotcha, gotcha. Or some, wait, are some of them pointed and some of them rounded? Oy vey, the things you have to learn. I feel like there's not much of a learning curve to this, like learning technology and tools and then how it works for you. But it's not like sewing 1/4 of an inch with quilting and then having the quilted afterwards. This is just like one and done. Oh, wow. That's crazy. Having my eyes done might be an eventual thing, but it sure does make me nervous. I'm going to get a new chair soonish. Once I'm willing to spend the price and I find one on sale. I really like those big crisscross chairs that it's still really popular on YouTube, because when I'm working on the computer, I do like to, okay, I was born in 69, so I'm an 80s kids or whatever, but we sat Indian style. They sit crisscross applesauce now, but I do like to put one leg under and then the other leg is just like propped up on the table underneath here. I have that hope chest. So I do like to sit like that. And then I saw an ad. It was a Temu ad, but they have chairs everywhere. But it was for a yoga chair. Those look really cool. Maybe if you're just bored and curious, look up the yoga chairs, yoga desk chairs. It has the chair, and then it has a bottom piece, and the bottom piece swivels, so you could sit in the chair backwards, like the guys do. And then you could sit on it, like kneel on it with your butt, so those kneeling chairs. And then you can put your feet up on it. It's really kind of neat looking. I think that's a little bit too much for me, especially with sewing. I would probably fall off of it. But I definitely have to have a chair with wheels, though. That's 100%. Pointed on top, flat on the bottom. But these look like they're flat. The white ones don't look pointed. Oh, I guess it is. It must just be because of the white. It doesn't show like shadows and stuff. I'll put that one over there since I licked my finger. These, when I'm looking at them, they just look round. Interesting. It's got to be the way the light plays off of stuff. I can tell that these are cheaper. They're not all cut properly. And there's like extra space, I guess, that's not being filled in. I don't know how normal that is. But I see how it's, I could see why people do this and why it's so popular. When it first came out, I thought, wow. And then some of the people were making it like so complicated because they were trying to figure out all the tips and tricks on how to have the protective sheet and only open up a part of it because they're doing like a whole big Disney scene or something. But just for this little bit, if I would stop talking and reading comments and just do it, I could probably pull the whole sheet off, dump everything right on the table. I would be fine. And that's it for number 6s. Large, use a wooden tabletop music stand. Oh, that's smart. Oh, yeah, Jackie, and you're going to be there soon enough. I would just have it sent there. One less thing. Or if you have it at your house, leave it in the box and don't open it up. Laura, you guys have been through the ringer. All right, what do I want to do now? I think I want to do yellow, which is number 4. All right. I tend to say what's on my mind, and then I have to like change things later. I gotta say, I had a feeling that this could be dangerous. This is very addictive. Sue, I think you might enjoy this in a small project or just one large project that you figure out how to do a little at a time and stuff. This could be really relaxing on the days that we, due to pain, migraines, upset tummies, just uncraftiness. I don't feel like this needs me to have my creative crafty mojo going. It's sticker by number. So I think this is a really great way for people to get some craftiness in without, having to think too much. Yeah, I definitely, Jody, when I do the second one, because it's down there, I will, oh, that one, I was looking at the other one and the white parts looked pink. Yeah, you have to focus on the good things and what you can do. And you just adjust, right? Sue, I think you would enjoy this. I really do. I think this is small enough for you to decide, And then, okay, Sue, you're not too far different from me from the chats we've had. Everyone, we're going to go home. Don't buy the big one that's 24 by 24 to start your very first project. Get little ones, work on a bunch of little ones because the big ones are exciting, but it's like doing one of those full coverage cross stitch projects. It's easier, but there's still a lot to it. And I think, Sue, you would like a little 12 by 12, a little picture frame one or something. Don't go crazy. And only get, unless they're really on sale, buy one, get one free. Stick with just one at a time. But I think granddaughters would like this. Make sure I'm doing the right number. Daughter-in-laws, when you're having a crafty night, I think you could easily drink a glass of wine and still do this. If you're not doing a big complicated one, like if you want to travel from house to house, just like anything, you might not want to take a full-size quilt to hand quilt it at your sister-in-law's house, right? But you wouldn't mind taking a small project to work on or some EPP pieces that you can do individually. Make granny squares when you're crocheting. So I don't think it would be a good idea to take a full giant one of these because of the accoutrements that go with it. You would need so much. But, you know, I could be wrong because this isn't my craft. But if you have to take a bunch of stuff, it makes it a little bit harder. Exactly, Sue, just little. Family Girls Crafting Afternoon, I think this would be great. You know what you could do? Not that I'm telling anyone to do it, just suggesting that with the holidays coming up with like Christmas, you can purchase a small kit for everyone with a note attached like an IOU. If you do it for Christmas, let's say for Valentine's Day or somewhere in that time, spring break, something, you know, this is the night. We're all going to bring snacks and drinks and we're going to meet at so-and-so's house and we're all going to work on this together. You might need to get them a little something extra so, you know, while they're waiting to do it, you don't want to have it too far away. But I think having a girls' night and giving it as a gift, as a whole gift, I think that's a great idea. Ooh, cards. Ooh, cards. That's the one. See, that's where I can do, oops, sorry. I can do that. Yeah, you have to be careful with the neck. That's why having the ones that prop up. You're not even supposed to be doing this on the phone. Like me right now, I'm trying to remember to constantly put my neck up. Oh, look, you can see my chin every now and then. Isn't that sweet? You have to pay attention to make sure because you don't want to give yourself that crick in the neck. And also, I think, isn't it like if you put your neck down too much, you'll get the hump on your back? My sticker is not sticking anymore. My protective sheet is done being protected. I saw other people put different things on versus the sheet that comes with it. Okay. I'm looking for my 4s. I don't see any more 4s. There we go. Now, oh, I guess for this it won't matter too much. Oh, it's a little bit of a stripe, but I have light and dark green. So I think I'm going to do... That's interesting because this looks like this is light and that's dark, but on here, they're both hands are light. I kind of like the better with both hands being light, so. I've also seen people, because they get the kits and they have so many left over, that they have like the little bead containers with the lids that lock down, that they put these in. So when they have leftovers, because they, even though Jody's like, it's hard to match up numbers, that it's, if you buy the diamonds, I think that's what they're called, I don't know. If you buy a pattern or make a pattern, you can buy the diamonds separately. So some people keep things separate and have them all stored. See, I watch all kinds of stuff, guys. You never know what I'm going to watch. Right now, it's small businesses. I've been really watching that. But some of them, a lot of the small businesses are like 22-year-olds. And sometimes okay, Robin always says, do whatever works for you, right? But that doesn't mean I want to watch a left-handed person using a knife. It makes me a little nervous. So sometimes these people will make things, and the way they're doing it, it makes me a little nervous. The 12 by 12 case, that sounds pretty good, Jody. But really, can you do, I mean, it's not feasible all the time to take a giant one to go hang out with your girlfriends and drink wine and eat cheese and charcuterie boards. It might be better to have a smaller project than your big wall-size fancy one, is all I'm thinking. I love that idea of cards. Jody, you can't put a link in, but you can write the name of it so that they can look it up if you want. I have to be careful. The back of my head hurts a lot right now. Okay. Alrighty. These are almost the same color as that. It's only sticky where the sticker is, so that's good. I can put my... Wow, that really matches. That's kind of cool. You know, it's funny. I struggle doing the cross stitch with my eyes because my eyes have an issue. I was told a long time ago I have like weak eye muscles that it's hard for me to... Like if I look straight down, it's not too bad. But if I have to constantly like cross stitch, you're looking up and you're looking down. You're looking up and you're looking down over or whatever. My eyes can't adjust from near and far repetitively like that. But so I can't cross stitch easily without things, but I can do beadwork easily. I think maybe it's because it doesn't go in a specific hole. That even if you do it on Ada canvas, you can kind of put it anywhere because you can adjust it a little bit. That's the only thing I can think of. Look at me cruising. Oh, I don't like that one. So that's where I struggle. But beads, I do pretty good. And I can even, you don't have to see the hole to get the bead in. And you don't have to see the eye of the needle to thread it. They have tools for that. So that stuff works out pretty easy. Now, when it comes to art quilts, what art quilts we can do during live streams. Look at me just... Okay, yeah, no, it's a number 2 still. Silly. Diamond dots is good. Are these also called diamond dots? I think that's a great idea, Jody. Give them a little crafty thing to make themselves. Because really, how many times do, kids save birthday cards? My kids love to save their birthday cards until a certain age. And then after a while, because mostly when you get a birthday card, it's like, happy 4th birthday from Aunt Susie. And then, that's it. There's not much to it. But if there's like words and stuff that people write in it, then it's kind of fun. Boy, this really is fun. Because you don't have to go in a specific order. Like I can skip a 2 and go back to it and move around. I can feel the cool breeze coming in the window now. Obviously my body is settled down. Well, that's nice, Jody. Jody's really good at finding sales and getting all the crafty deals. And she loves to share crafty things with people of all ages. No, I don't like that one either. Some of these are like half, not cut in half, but cut in half this way. So when I go to press on it, I can feel how, closer my little sticky thing goes to the table. I mean, on this, I don't think it matters that much. Ooh, I didn't even get one. But, I mean, why not, right? Look at me, one-handed. Now, I am feeling, because of this being smaller, I'm holding it tighter. I am feeling the strain in my fingers and my hand, and that's a me thing. So I could see where you need to kind of, just like if you're writing too much, right? And we all hold our pens differently, that it could be up to my elbow. It could be too much. I am doing diamond painting. This is actually one from the Dollar Tree that I picked up last year for Christmas. Yeah, it's like Bedazzle. It has a sticker paper, and instead of doing anything hot, It has this little wax in the tip of this plasticky pen thing that I'm sure is just cheap, and I would want something better if I did this a lot. And it just sticks this rounded pyramid thing to the sticker. And when I'm done, I'm going to stick it to this piece of cheap wood like you would get from Michael's to do Christmas ornaments. And I have a little key ring to put on it. So it's a little nifty thing. And I think this was during the $1.25 time. I don't think I got this at the dollar range. And it came with all the things that I needed. So as a test project, well, I think it's pretty nifty, because if I'm like, you know, I'm done talking to you guys, I'm leaving, and I never finish it and it gets thrown away, I don't see a problem at $1.25 to consider it, you know, a loss. Kits, I always tell you guys, kits are the best way to try something out, in my opinion, because you don't have to buy any tools unless you're doing like leather stuff, because that usually doesn't come in the kits. Supply kits are different, like, you know, fabric kits are different than like all the tools and stuff. So you have everything tested out, and if you love it and you find yourself doing it more, you can get the higher quality tools, the things that are more, excuse me, ergonomical. I wanted to put the word diamond in there. Ergodynamical. And I just think it's a really great thing. And I think you could do it with almost anyone of any age. It's like, what I loved as a kid is not just Shrinky Dinks, but the little kits where you put all the beads in it and then you melt it in the toaster oven. Those were so much fun. I did that with my kids. And this is even better than those iron-on beads. Oof. Those are great and all, but I can never iron them evenly. And if you mess it up, the kids would cry. Or if you dropped it or bumped it while walking from one spot to the next. Yeah, I could see where this would be much better. The kids could draw a picture. And I guess you can put double stick tape down on it. And then they could just sit there and put everything down to the colors they want. Make a Mario or a princess. Make a dragon or a snake. Ooh, this one's going to actually come closer to not having as many to throw away. So Sue, I put it in the wrong spot. I can see the white sticker, and I can just take the side of my pen and push it a little bit, because it's not like stuck. I imagine eventually it'll dry up and it'll be stuck. But I like that there's that little bit of wiggle room to move it around. Oh, Social Security, yes. Yeah, I mean, why not? Especially if you're doing it for the time, the relaxation, and the hobby of it. I would rather have a bunch of small ones that I paid a little bit of money for than one big one that I'm always working on. This Mickey Mouse one. I'm always working on Mickey Mouse. Boy, look at that Minnie Mouse one I have sitting over there. No, I've got to work 64 more days on this one type thing. So I think having... It's another little cheap broken one. I think having smaller ones is great for people that have crafting ADHD type thing, or ADD, however you want to look at it. I don't know all my proper letters. That way you can work on a couple at the same time if they're small, or finish one up before you go to the next one. There's just so many fun things to do. I don't always have time to do one giant thing. I also received some fun little kits in my Advent from my friend. There's some like embroidery ones and stuff, and I think there's some hand-sewn felt ones. So we have lots of things that we can always do at the end of live streams. Someone in the know that was in another channel in a different niche that's not crafting, they said as long as you do something for like an hour and a half on your YouTube channel, then if you switch over to something else or you start swearing or something, it doesn't affect things as much. YouTube doesn't get as mad at you. Oh, I was almost going to dump it in there. I guess they only pay attention the first hour or so. So that's why I figure we should be okay with this. Plus we weren't doing like a sewing thing. Kits are the best. I looked at a couple of table runner kits. They were $2 more than buying the fabric. Everything was pre-cut, right? I mean, yeah. Ooh, guess what's here, guys? Remember last time we talked? Let me just go check my front door to make sure, because I'll tell you what I ordered and what arrived. I just want to make sure it's not sitting on the porch. If it's locked in the mailbox, it's safe. Okay, we're safe. It's in a parcel locker. But I left the live stream last time and I went right to Etsy. Sorry, I'm touching the mic. And I bought the Tula Pink butterfly kit. I found the last one I can find online. That was the original kit with the blue background. I had to wait all this time until they got a new pattern in, because if I was buying it from them, I wanted to buy the pattern too. Plus they gave me a discount and they were sick with the flu, and it was just, you know, you kind of want to, you do small, right? You know, shop small. So I'm so excited. I have the Tula Pink butterfly kit. If you watched Pat Sloan, she did it a couple years ago. I'm not going to open up the kit itself. I'm not going to do anything with it until I know I can schedule it into my time. But I'm so very excited to be able to start working on that, or to own it, you know. I don't do too many things that expensive for myself. That's like a quilt. I might buy like a new table or something, but to do something that's a total luxury like that, I'm so excited. It's arrived. It's in the parcel locker out at the big mailboxes. Yay, I couldn't go out and get it. Oh, it's only a little after 1. I can't go out and get it anyways because the mailman opens up all of the doors of the 2 big sets of mailboxes. And then I get my text message or an email right away, says it's been delivered, but then he's there for like 30 minutes doing all the mail. So I have to wait, because if you go, he freaks out because all the doors are open and he has to lock them all up so you can open it with your key. And I've learned it's best just not to go. Let me make sure we're good. So yeah, that butterfly kit from Tula Pink, it's just so pretty, and I love butterflies. It was a cost, but I got that and the pattern on sale, so the price for the kit and the pattern was less than the price of the kit on its own originally, because they were both on sale like 30% off, and it was the last one she had, and I couldn't find it anywhere else. The Etsy people are making, the little small shops, they're making kits for it, but they have like a cream background or a white background, and I wanted the gorgeousness. Let me show you what I got. Yeah, that's nice, people. I can't leave a review. I haven't even gotten it yet. Okay, this is just a pattern, but those are the colors. Isn't that beautiful? It's got this really light blue background like. Yeah, isn't it? I just love it. So I did it. I did it. I did it right away, because if I stopped to think about it, I wouldn't have done it. I would have looked at that price, because you know, quilt kits are anywhere from $200 to $500, you know, or $60 to $500, depending on what you get and stuff. But I'm like, oh, I really, really, really want it. And it comes with a pattern book, like pages and pages to flip through. So, yep, lots of scraps. When Pat Sloan did it, she talked about being careful because some of them, you didn't have like a lot of, that was weird, a lot of extra fabric, so you had to be careful and not just willy-nilly cut it. And I don't willy-nilly either, because I want to have that extra fabric, because then I can make another project that looks like it, you know, with the same colors and stuff. Maybe I'll make, if there's fabric left over, maybe I'll make myself a zipper pouch or a tote bag, or, you know, a sewing machine mat. Because mine's getting pretty worn out, and I could probably get away with just putting new binding on it, but I've been looking at it for, it's a Florida project, so I know it's been over a year, so I think I need I want a new sewing machine mat. So if I make one, and I don't buy anything for it, technically that's free, correct? I mean, it's just my time. Kits are fun. I like to go on to like Connecting Threads and Etsy and stuff when everyone's having sales and just check the kits, because I don't even need to like the pattern. I just want to buy it for the fabric. And Missouri Star puts kits on sale. Everyone does. So if you can get a kit for 35 or 50% off, and you know the prices on, I gotta take my shoes off. Now my feet are falling asleep. The price of the fabric, if it's cheaper than buying yardage of it and it all matches, you know, you can make whatever you want out of it. It doesn't have to be, you know, that if you don't want to make a bunch of 9 patches, or you don't want to do applique or something, you can just buy it for the fabric. No one says you have to make that pattern. And a lot of times with kits, you have to buy the pattern separately anyway. So you just saved money by not buying the pattern. There's a lot of free ones online. I have my wool socks on still. Love them, love them. They're nice and toasty. I wore them on an 80-something degree day, though it doesn't get that warm in the house, and they didn't bother me. They were still comfortable. I don't know if I would wear them. I haven't worn them like in my shoes to like leave the house and, you know, run errands or anything yet. So I don't know about that, but just around the house, they're nice. Okay, there we go. I don't know. I rambled a lot. Don't know when we started, but there's that. So that I want to save. That's that. That's trash. There's my picture. Now, again, I know I don't need directions for this, and not everything should be put out, but they didn't tell me if I should build it on a table or build it on the wooden piece. And now they're not telling me to take this off and, you know, put it onto the wooden piece or anything. I'm just pressing the sticky stick. Ooh, Jackie, that sounds like fun. Yeah, see, Jody, buying pre-cuts or kits, you know, you're good to go. You know what I do have? Yes, Whiskers, I'm not pestering you. I'm just coming over to you. See, now for stuff like this is where I like to sit on my left leg. I put my left foot against the inside of my right thigh, and then I find that very comfortable. And then I either put my right foot on the rung of my chair where the back of my foot's on the rung, or I put it underneath this desk up on the hope chest. So I have this iron, wooden iron is what it's called. Did I already lose my sheet? It must have blown away somewhere. Wherever it is. Give it a good press. You can use your clapper too, I guess, right? If we want to mix our crafts. Do these little diamond pieces, I mean, they're small, but do they break easily? Is it dangerous to be rough with them? Time is always the determining factor, isn't it? If you think about, though, like projects like this, it's different when we're trying to do a big quilt or even a table runner or something. But if you set it out in sections, right? Like, okay, I have to organize everything and get it ready. Then I have to cut the fabric, or I have to separate them. I have to make the blocks, whatever. You can have small chunks. You don't have to do everything in hour increments and stuff. Like this one's great. You can just work for 15 minutes, put it in a container, set it away. You can cut your fabrics and then put it in a container and put it away until you're ready for it, right? I got myself confused. I'm like, it has to only go one way, Robin. Tula Pink City Sampler 100 Modern Quilt Blocks. All blocks are 6.5-inch squares. Browse through and thoughts to use for postcards. That's a great idea. And mug rugs too. It's really great to take the small blocks, like our leftover blocks and stuff, and you can turn them into anything. So maybe you want to make a mug rug, or you want to make a postcard or a zipper pouch, and you either can take a leftover block or just make one block, because when we're doing stuff, we make practice blocks to see if we like the color, if we cut the fabrics right, or maybe we didn't cut the fabrics right and we have it left over. I love books that have, okay, this is just too nice. That's just too, okay, I have to stand up for this. This is easy. Oh, Jackie, you know what I want to do? I've been looking at the pot holder looms. They have the ones with the t-shirt, and that's fine, but I know I don't want to constantly buy t-shirt. I have enough fabric. I'd rather do the woven ones. Now, I have the big loom, and it does have a small section for an 8-inch pot holder, but I have to pull out the big loom every time. So I've been looking at just small 8-inch or whatever, but 8-inch, give or take a few inches, just like a little loom to set on the table or my lap to weave the pot holders. I got to put this on before I lose the stickiness. I would love, oh wait, this doesn't, silly Robin. I thought it was going to cover the whole thing. It has a wooden outline. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to do some, woven pot holders and stuff using fabric. We all seem to get like in the same mood. Hi, Janet. We have a lot of people from Iowa here in our general community. Yeah, like the ones we had at Kids. They have the ones that, you put the loops of the t-shirt fabric on, but then you have to constantly buy the t-shirt fabric. I want to do the ones where I want to weave it. I know you weave the t-shirt ones, but I don't want to use loops. You know what I'm saying? So I've been looking at them, and I haven't decided which one I want to get, because again, you can pay anywhere from $20 to $100 for them, and I don't want to get the wrong one and pay double because I have to get another one. So I think about these things, and then I sit on it for a while, Just because we want something, it doesn't mean we have to do it right away. I like to do this thing when I want stuff like that I have to sell that amount of money in my Etsy shop to purchase it. So not just to use my regular income, I have to use Etsy income. And that gives me time to think about it before I jump right into it. Boy, that's kind of close. Oh, yeah, no, Robin's fingers can't do that. Oh, I'm so glad you were able to chat with us, Audrey. We do either say nothing or we talk nonstop, and Robin can talk too fast sometimes. I can't believe how fast we whipped through those mystery bags. That was crazy. All right, this container is from Michael's. Always buy it at the big 75% off or whatever, because it's like $40, but you can get it for $12 or $17. And it's meant for holding pictures. I put all of my different tools in it for my crafts, for bag making and stuff. So these are my cam snaps, and it's a great way to store all of them. I have another one that I have, oh, that's more stuff. There's one under the table. I keep my embroidery floss in it. So I saved my embroidery floss. I have the bins with the little plastic or cardboard spools for it, but I've switched over to keeping it in one size skein and keeping them in these containers by color. Oh, Charmaine, I'm jealous. I like watching the people. They don't do too many videos on it, but I like to go to Etsy and look at the ones where they have the woven landscapes, where they use the big fuzzy yarn and the regular yarn, and they have the sky and the sunset and everything. It's really pretty. I would like to dabble a little bit. I can do that on my big twining loom, but they also have just the little tabletop ones, so you can do small picture ones to hang, kind of like macrame from back in the day. But I don't want to do a lot of that, but it would be fun if I had a tool that I already owned that could do that, or I found one at a thrift store or a garage sale. I've noticed that when most people move to Florida or Arizona, they tend to get rid of a lot of stuff. So the garage sales and things like that tend to be better at like thrift stores and stuff when you live in a snowy area. Because people pass away or they get rid of things before they come here. Look at that. That was fun, guys. That was a lot of fun. Totally random. We've had a very random day, but still, it's only 1:30. I really enjoyed that. Clean up your mess. So I would recommend anyone try this. Try something small. I know we may not all think Dollar Tree is great, but for $1.25, look at all the stuff. I have everything I need to do this. And I tested it out and found out, yes, it is as addictive as I thought it would be. And I had a blast. I would do this again. If I opened up my Christmas package and it had a smallish size picture of something, of anything, I would not go, oh, why did someone send me that? Oh, you give me this gift, don't you know me? I'd be like, oh, that's really exciting. But again, I don't want to take my knitting, my other craft time for this, but I would do this on a regular basis if that makes sense. Well, hold on, I got to get rid of the trash. Jody, you're so bossy. Jody's so bossy. Okay, let's see. So here's this. Excuse, I got Band-Aids on my fingers. My fingers cracked, so pardon my bandages. All right. Go slow, go slow. Whoa, Robin, back up. My hand moves faster than the video. Did I do good, Jody? We good? Thank you, everyone. It feels really secure, and it also kind of feels nice. I don't know. I don't think they're easy to just pop off because I couldn't pick it off with the tweezers without going hardcore at it. So I think it's really kind of neat. Plus, if you had it in a picture, you could put it in a picture frame and it would keep it dust-free and you wouldn't have to worry too much. Back years ago when I was watching it, some people struggled with them staying stuck. So I guess it's based on the quality of the sticky stuff. Can you like do that decoupage glue stuff on top or something? I don't know. Isn't it darling? Yes, it is. I agree. So this can go in the trash also. And I will keep these. And I have one more. Because I knew since being in Arizona, I should buy extra ones to make for myself. I was going to do one to practice and then do it with you guys. But I didn't need a practice. It worked out perfectly fine. Just right out. I had a couple questions. Y'all gave me some help. There's not much. Even if I'd have taken the sticky paper off and put it on here and worked right onto this, it still would have been fine. because the key thing wouldn't have been on it, and it would have been even on the floor still. But I do see how it was easier to do it on the paper than on the project. Just like anything else, we have to try things a few different ways to see what will work for us. And then do what works for you and don't do what doesn't, right? Yeah, you want to see the sparkle for sure. Mod Podge, that's what I was thinking, Jackie. The decoupage glue stuff. All right, so I had a lot of fun, guys. Thank you so much. Now, the mystery bundles are in the shop. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we have 10 left, plus the tote bags if anyone's interested. When these are gone, like I said, I'll probably make up a few more, or I'll wait until I make more. What I was thinking is I have all of these little bits of fabric that are more than a fat quarter or a little bit less or something, and they're in the shelves with the yardage, and it kind of makes it hard because the yardage starts getting floppy. I don't know where to put it, so I want to use it up, but some of it I don't know if it's like it's not going to go into a project, but I want to get rid of a lot of it, as in use it up and turn it into stuff. So I want to separate that stuff out, and I think using that to make thread catchers, matchbook covers, little storage fabric bins and baskets, to do the rope projects and stuff like that. Tissue holders, small coin pouches. There's just so many things that can be made, as I say, for craft fairs, and it's great for all of those small bits of fabric. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I shall see you on Wednesday. Oh, hey, today, happy National Quilting Day. So if it's still daylight for you and you still have some time and energy, check out on YouTube or Instagram and TikTok. There's got to be Happy National Quilting Day going on. I'm sure other people are doing live streams to celebrate. Keep an eye out. I want to do the unwrapping of the Missouri Star Fat Quarter Bundle, but I'm going to do that on Instagram. And I also need to work on that giveaway, so that's before the end of March. Oh, hey, guess what? I got something for you guys. I wrote something down. This time I did a scrappy word for us. Let's see what I did. I don't remember. It was days ago. Yeah, fabric boxes and stuff. I thought that would be fun. Oh, I asked ChatGPT what if we're a topper, because we only make quilt tops more than anything, what's a nicer word for that? And they said it's a quilt top magician, like whatever. If you could only sew one quilt block, what would you choose? So this is kind of like for everyone on the replay, if you want to leave a comment. If you could only sew one quilt block, what quilt block would you choose? You guys can leave it now or wait. I'm going to turn off the live stream in just a second. I would be a half square triangle. If I can only do one, it would be a half square triangle, because you can make so many projects with that. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I shall see you on Wednesday. Bye. I can't see the button upside down. There we go.